Welcome. I recently did a video on this Ryobi 1 Plus 4-inch fan, and I'll put a link in the description of that video. And I got two of these fans, and I need batteries for them. So I currently do have some batteries. I have these 4 amp hour batteries, but I wanted some more batteries. So it just so happens that Ryobi's having a sale called the Ryobi Days sale, and you can buy 2 batteries for $99, and then you get a free tool with it. So the free tool I got was the multi-tool, and I'll take a look at that in a minute. But let's quickly look at the website. So I'll put a link in the description of this page on Home Depot's website. And you can see here we get 2 4 amp hour batteries for $99. And then, so you can see where it says $99 here. Let me go up. So when you go to the page, it'll look like this. You'll want to scroll down a little bit and then go to where it says free gift with purchase. And if we click on that, it'll bring up this little sidebar. And there are a number of tools here. There's an inverter, hammer drill, grinder, sander, jigsaw, inflator, blower, multi-tool, impact driver, circular saw, area light, speaker, rotary tool, hedge trimmer, chainsaw, or you can actually get another battery. This is a 2 amp hour battery. So I looked at all these tools. The inverter looked kind of cool, but I don't know what I'd use it for, and I'm not ruling out getting one in the future, but I skipped past that. I already have a drill and a hammer drill. I have a corded grinder, but I thought about getting the grinder. I have a random orbit sander. When you look at cordless sanders, corded ones tend to be better because you use them for an extended amount of time, but there are certainly cases where a cordless sander would come in handy. I have a corded jigsaw I really like. I already have this inflator. I already have a Ryobi blower. It's probably not as powerful as this, but I have a larger blower from a different company. I actually have a multi-tool, but it had broke and I glued it back together and it might break again, so I thought that'd be a good choice for me. I don't have an impact driver, but I don't have a need for one now. I don't own a traditional circular saw. I have a track saw. I do have the larger Ryobi lantern, so that looked pretty cool. And I have many Bluetooth speakers, so I didn't need that. I have a corded rotary tool. I have a corded hedge trimmer. Don't have a chainsaw, don't really need one. So looking at all these, I chose the multi-tool. Now to get the best value, you would look at price here, and some of these things aren't very expensive. Like this inflator, I bought it on sale for about $20. It's $24 right now. So if you're looking through this, you're probably going to want to go with one of the more expensive tools. So the multi-tool I got was $59. And I think the most expensive things here are $69. No, this one is $79, but it's one of the more expensive tools. So I hit select this item. It added both of them to my cart. I don't know what the deal was, but it said that Home Depot had them in store, so I was going to pick them up in store. It told me the multi-tool was ready, so I went and picked it up, and then the batteries, it said it was going to ship to my house. So that was supposed to get here on Saturday, and today's Thursday, so it came a couple days early. I don't know what the deal was because the website said the store had these in stock. Okay, so let's take a look at these tools. So these are the 4 amp hour batteries, and it comes with a charger too. I have a charger, so this will be a second charger for me. That'd be kind of handy so I can charge 2 batteries at once. And I'll actually probably put this charger in a separate location from the current charger, because I don't always use these in my shop. Since I have fans, I use these other places. I take the fans with me, so I might put the charger in my garage or somewhere else. So here's the charger. So one thing about these Ryobi chargers is they have slots in them for hanging. So I've seen some other brands, even more expensive power tools, that didn't have slots, so you have to have them on a bench. It's nice that you can mount this on a wall. And this is the PCG002. See where the power is on here. So it says the input is 60 watts, output is 18 volts. Oh, it's nice. It even tells you how far apart these holes are. It's 4.5 inches or 114 millimeters. Okay, so we got a manual here, and here are the batteries. And this is a really good time to buy batteries because batteries can be very expensive. You could potentially pay, say, $100 for a battery like this, and here you're getting 2 batteries and a tool for free. So here's the battery, and here is my lithium plus battery. So I don't know the exact difference between these. I know back in the day, the cheaper batteries did not have the power meter on it, but this one does have the power meter. But they look pretty similar. Looks like they have the same contacts here. They have the 3 on the post, and then they have 1 down here. This is rubberized on the bottom, and this is a hard plastic. So that's one difference. Feel how that fits in here. Okay, fits in nice. See how that fits in the tool? Fits in nice. So if you take a 4 amp hour battery like this on one of these fans, it'll run for hours. I haven't tried it yet, but it would easily run all day. So let's take a look at the multi-tool now. So I think this is a nice tool to have as a portable. It depends on what you're doing. Sometimes you may need to use this for a long period of time, like if you're sanding something. But if you're just cutting a little piece of trim, you're only going to be using this for a couple minutes. And plus I have a lot of batteries now, so I could run it for a long amount of time. So here's the operating manual. And I'm not doing a comprehensive review of this tool. Let's see what we have here. Here's a little flyer. Well, those are the 40-volt tools. And here are the 1+ tools. So they have a lot of these. So I actually don't have a tremendous number of the traditional tools. I have a reciprocating saw, but otherwise I have a flashlight, a lantern, an inflator, a fan, a couple fans now. I have a leaf blower and a line trimmer. So I don't own a drill on this brand. I don't own a circular saw on this brand, but I do like the Ryobi tools. I think they're great for hobbyists. I think they could be good for a professional too. So one of these batteries is going to go on here. So yeah, that's kind of heavy. I think the corded one's probably a good option if you have power you can plug into, because it's going to be lighter. But like I said, if you just use this occasionally, this would be very convenient. See what we have here. Some sort of lock. Oh, that locks it on. Okay. Okay, I had to turn this knob here. So when this says 0, it actually means 0. So you gotta do that to turn on. It's pretty smooth. It smells like a new tool. So this comes with a hex key to switch out the accessories. Looks like we have a place right here to store this, like so. One downside of this is that you can't stick it in like this to loosen it quickly. So we got a sanding pad here, 80 grit sandpaper, 120 grit sandpaper. This looks like a flat blade, probably 1 inch maybe. Here's like a half round disc blade, 60 grit, 60 grit. So it didn't come with a tremendous number of attachments. It did come with the sander, which is nice. But I already have quite a few blades for one of these. So this will go on like that. This has little notches in it. And this nut is captive to this washer thing, so they're not going to separate. And if you're not familiar with these tools, you can rotate these different directions, the blade. So let me get this started. So I have this straight out, but you could do it like this. You can, you have to index it every, 45 degrees, I think it is. So. It certainly seems like it has quite a bit of power. And there's a little light here, so that's handy. Let's see if that light turns on. Okay, so the light turns on when you press the trigger, which is probably fine. I know on some drills I've had it where you can press the trigger just a little bit to turn the light on, and that's handy when you're drilling a hole. For this, you can just press it, it will turn on. It does stay on, and then you can see what you're working on. So that would be good if you're, say, under a cabinet cutting a hole for some plumbing. You can have a little extra light right in front of the blade. So I don't think I went over the number on this. This is the PBP005, and this is the P343VN. So I just wanted to make this quick video talking about Ryobi days and to go over what I got here. If you already have Ryobi tools, this is a good way to pick up some batteries and an extra tool. If you don't have any cordless tools, this could be a good way to get started. Like if you wanted a drill, you could get 2 of these batteries and a drill, and these things will drill for a long time. I mean, these things are huge. You can drill. Now, you can get some professional tools that have bigger batteries, and actually Ryobi makes bigger batteries too, but you can pay a tremendous amount of money for it. So I find this to be a good value brand, where you have a good quality tool for the money you pay. So if you're thinking about getting something with Ryobi days, drop a comment below. I'm interested to hear which tool you would get or are thinking of getting. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.